Welcome to another edition of Coffee with the Trainer. My name's Mike. I'm the owner of Formal Fitness Training. Today we're going to be doing a different type of Coffee with the Trainer. This is going to be Coffee with the Trainer Supplement Edition. Often people ask me what kind of supplements I take and why. And today I'm going to go through the stuff that I take on a daily basis. So there's a company, Phorm, which I'm a brand ambassador, legionnaire for. They make the highest end, most quality products you're ever going to take. I've been taking them for about 2.5 years. It's the first company that I can fully get behind. I used to take a lot of protein powders and things like that, which would destroy my stomach. Basically, you drink your protein shake, red alert, got to get to the bathroom right away, and you're just sending most of what you're consuming right out, down the toilet, down the drain, which is also money wasted. All of their protein products are low temperature processed, which means the 20 grams of protein per scoop is readily bioavailable, which means you are going to use all 20 grams of that protein that you get because your body can digest it a lot easier than the high temperature processed. How I always explain that to clients is think of a chicken breast A and chicken breast B. Chicken breast A you throw on a grill at 600 degrees, it's done in about 10 minutes. It's charred, it's beaten, it's battered, not very juicy. Chicken breast B, you stick on at about 150 degrees on a grill for an hour, hour and a half, slow roast. It comes out, it's juicy, flakes with a fork. So basically, that's what we have here. Flaking with a fork chicken, very readily bioavailable in your body, 20 grams of protein that you're actually going to use. So generally it costs a little bit more, but you get what you pay for, high quality stuff. This right here is the first product I'm going to talk about. It's level 1. Basically what you have in here is 150 calories, 25 grams of protein. And what it's made up of is a protein matrix comprised of low temperature processed protein, whey protein isolate. Alright, so right here is 25 grams. The average person needs 1 gram per pound of ideal body weight. So for me that's 200 grams protein I need per day. I'll do one of these for breakfast in a smoothie or just by itself just to get my day started off. This is a slow digesting protein, so this is in your body for about 2 to 3 hours. So this is more, it could be a meal replacement, a breakfast, or anything like that. Helps get you through the day. And this is the peppermint bark flavor, which is an amazing flavor. I have a few other flavors up here. I have the mint ice cream sandwich, the vanilla ice cream, and over here we have the pumpkin spice latte. What Meredith and myself do with a lot of these, we make protein balls with the level 1. They're good for snacks, good for meal replacements, things along those lines. We also make protein pancakes, protein breads. There's so many different things, protein cookies that you can make with the level 1. So it's great for baking as well as for meal replacements and things like that. So now I'll go into post-workout. So what's the greatest thing that you can do for post-workout? You want a low temperature processed product like Formula 1, which is 100% whey protein isolate. And then you want to combine that with a dexanhydrase glucose, which is ignition. So you basically put 1 scoop of Formula 1 with 1 scoop of ignition. Why is that beneficial? Alright, so when you're at the gym and you're breaking down your muscle fibers, right? And you need to repair them. Post-workout is the only time that a supplement will trump a whole food source. Why? Because you're breaking down your protein, your carbohydrates, and your fats while you're working out, so you need to refill your glycogen and your protein post-workout. So you put these together. Ignition is basically the shuttlecraft that takes the protein and brings it into your muscle tissue. So without this, your liver first has to create glycogen from this. So you're going to have less of this actually going into your muscle fibers. So when you pair the two together, they go right into your muscle fibers and it starts your recovery immediately. That word DOMS, delayed onset of muscle soreness. Without the glycogen and the protein post-workout, you will tend to be more sore. So I do these two together. It actually minimizes my soreness so I can train hard each and every single day. Alright, so you take that one step further. Again, fun flavors. Mint chocolate chip cookie, key lime pie, and there's also lactose-free, completely kind, like cherry lime, watermelon. So those are pretty cool if you're any type of lactose intolerance. But honestly, most of my clients that are lactose intolerant, they still do very well with the Formula 1 because it's a very low level lactose. But there actually is completely lactose free. There's also vegan options available, so there's vegan protein as well if you're not into the dairy side of things. All right, so now I'm going to go into pre-workout. You have two different types of products through Phorm, which I personally take. You have Megawatt version 2, and I'll just go down the ingredient list on this one. You have your creatine monohydrate, your beta-alanine, your arginine sulfate, and then you have an energy matrix, which is your caffeines, and your V2 matrix, which is your different types of amino acids, like your L-glutamine, L-tyrosine, etc. This is the one I take when I'm really low on energy, when I just really need that caffeine, because it's about 350 milligrams of caffeine in here, which it really gets you going, gets you ready for your workout. But that's not my favorite. I take this one, like I said, when I'm very tired, and I cycle it with the Project 1. Don't take them together, you take them individually. But Project 1 is a much larger scoop, so I'll just compare the scoops for you here. So that's your Project 1 scoop. Very, very big scoop. And then Megawatt scoop is a smaller scoop, and it's a lot more caffeine. So when you compare the two, the reason there is a much bigger dose and a bigger scoop for the Project 1 is it's a larger amount of ingredients. You have a little bit of sodium bicarbonate to help prevent your cramping during your workouts. It has branched chain amino acids, citrulline malate, creatine monohydrate, betaine anhydrase, beta-alanine, arginine sulfate, and caffeine and teacrine as well. It's actually the same amount of caffeine, but this one actually gives me more energy than this one. But this one really helps with your pump and your hydration. So if you're doing a longer workout, I would definitely recommend the Project 1. Creatine monohydrate, the most researched supplement next to only caffeine in the history of supplementation. I normally put that with my post-workout shake, just because I get about 5 grams from the pre-workout, and then this gives me another 5 grams post-workout. For somebody my size, 10 grams is ideal. All right, so just a few more products to go through here. I take a D3 in addition to my M Factor Hero, which is the multivitamin from Phorm. It is a capsulated, which means you get more of the vitamins readily available. Your body doesn't have a hard time digesting this. If you look up a little research on capsule or hard-pressed tablets, they take a lot for your body to break down, and a lot of it ends up getting wasted. The capsulated is more readily available in your body, and M Factor Hero stands for a men's-specific multivitamin. M Factor Goddess is the female-specific multivitamin. You also have OptiGreens 50. This is one of the most powerful products that Phorm has because it's good for your health and your overall well-being. And here's why. Within the product, you have a green superfood complex. There's 7 to 10 servings of fruits and vegetables in each serving of OptiGreens 50. You have a glycemic balancing blend, a phytonutrient complex blend, a plant enzyme, digestive enzyme blend, and a probiotic blend. So all those things together, I do 2 scoops in the morning and 1 scoop with my post-workout shake, and this helps keep you healthy during the winter months and throughout the entire year, actually combined with the vitamin D and the immune system support with the M Factor greens and the vitamin D together. Great for your immune system, great for your overall health and well-being. Joint mobility, something I have taken for a little while for hip issues and rotator cuff issues from playing sports. It's great because it actually increases the synovial fluid production within your body. So it's a little bit different than your glucosamine and chondroitin. This worked really well for me. Aaron from Phorm actually said I wouldn't have to be on it forever, and he was absolutely right. Took this for 2 months, and now I don't need to take it anymore. So this one kind of just hangs out here. Last product I have on the table is your Master Brain. That is basically a mental focus blend, and it helps you with your sleep. So there's an AM blend, gives you energy to get throughout your day, and it helps with the mental focus and things like that. Kind of think of a safer alternative to Adderall, basically. And then post-workout, or not post-workout, PM blend is for your sleep. It helps you sleep a little bit better and wake up feeling more recharged the next day. So one thing to touch on, you want to be careful with your caffeine sources. So if you're doing a Master Brain AM and then you're going to work out later, you want to make sure there's about 6 or 7 hours, depending on your caffeine tolerance, before you would take a pre-workout. So these are all the products I take. I very rarely stray from the First Phorm brand. I've had some excellent results with them. If you guys have any additional questions, I'm always here for you. Thank you for tuning in for another impromptu Coffee with the Trainer at Home, Supplement Edition. Make it a great day.